I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Sergio Furio. He is founder and CEO of Creditas. Sergio, wonderful to have you on Floor Talk. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you very much for hosting.
I'm looking forward to chatting, but before we get started, quick note to viewers, this interview is for informational purposes only. The NYSE doesn't recommend any investments or investment strategies. All right, so Sergio, tell me, what are your expectations for the Brazilian fintech market in a capital constraint setting?
I think it's adaptation, right? So the Brazilian entrepreneurs have like a long track record of adapting to themselves, resilience. Really it's about like survival and thriving in this type of environment. So I expect to benefit from these tailwinds that we are having. It's an industry which was ripe for disruption that doesn't change because there's more capital or less capital available. So it's going to be like a period of adjusting ourselves, making sure that we continue growing in this environment and even growing market share. It's perfect timing. When a crisis happens, that's the moment in which you can grow the fastest.
Okay, so with interest rates continuing to rise, what's your strategy for being a hyper-growth company?
Yeah, I think that, look, in our case, interest rates, regardless of they are high or low, the important thing about Creditas is that we offer very cheap loans, significantly cheaper than the traditional banks. Brazil is a country where a personal loan, you're going to be paying 90%, 90, per year. And we offer loans that are like 3 times lower in price. So regardless of if interest rates are at 2% or at 13, 14% as they are today, we expect to continue gaining market share, developing our products more and more. The technology makes like a big difference. At the end of the day, we consider ourselves a low-cost producer. The technology eases the process of getting a loan. It allows us to do it cheaper using the collaterals of the individuals. Obviously, we would prefer interest rates to come down, the sooner the better, just because of the consumer. I think the important factor is the consumer having inflation coming down, interest rates coming down, is going to have more money available, and then therefore is going to be able to increase the size of the debt that they can burden with.
Okay, so now how does the banking license acquisition change your future funding plans? Are you willing to become a bank?
Yeah, that would be interesting. No, so we have no plans of becoming a day-to-day bank. We think that there are like amazing players, even in fintech, that are doing a good job in improving the day-to-day experience of the individuals. The reason why we got the banking license is 15%, 1/5 of our portfolio is short-term of the loans that we originate. And the best way of funding those loans is through a banking license issuing deposits. 85% of Creditas are very long-term loans, and in that case, we don't want to issue deposits for that. It's much better to issue a capital market securitizations, partner with investors that really want and deserve a fixed income transaction like the ones that Creditas actually offer. So, fully committed to develop capital markets in Brazil. It's an amazing product for that type of geography, and the bank that we have acquired is just a complementary strategy for the funding of the short-term loans.
Okay, well, Sergio, wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk.
Thank you very much.